As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. You're almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. By the defense better adjust. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Gets rid of his only move. The receiver grabs it.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run at the middle. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Shotgun formation here on third down. He makes the grab. He's brought down just short of the mark on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The offense will take their first hit out of the half. The touch strategy here. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. He's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. And that sets up the return. Oh, he's got a pretty sure. Look out. Found again, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return. Moving receivers around now before the snap. Keeping it on the ground here. From the try to middle, but
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your balls to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack. And their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Catch on the right side. That's a big gain. And runs it out. That's a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. Even on the first second pass attempt, he got heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run produces a decent gain. Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Send the back in motion. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Quarterback on the move. Right to the end zone. Touchdown. LSU. As they clearly lead here in this playoff game.
Well, the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense goes back out on the field. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you...
Oh, that one's picked off. He can go. first down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give the kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down. That's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. Is already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes it in to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Down. Looking to throw the football. He pulls in the catch.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
And completion makes it second and short. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Tight end here. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books, but it's a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. The first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Throws it to the right. He's got it in the open. They make the stop just short of the mark, which getting 4th down and inches. The ball near midfield, not punting to. Offense is going for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the running back, and he's got work to do. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. Looks left and finds his target. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball. The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
To get it down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down, that was short completion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Longhorns begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Shotgun plays are inside the field. The senior going to make the stop after a short gain. Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. To throw it here on 2nd down. It's caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
3rd down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Good throw, testing the middle. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous, lost his concentration, and drops the ball.
Goes incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Take him out, and now makes the 1st down.
Chris, you know how it goes in football. When it works out well for the offensive coordinator on 3rd down on a run play, he's a genius. And if it didn't, of course, everybody on social media would be saying that he needs to be fired and it's too conservative of a call. You wonder what they'll do on that next 3rd down.
Makes the catch. It's more. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Yeah, you know this defense is going to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
1st down, we'll get through the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to push the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I think this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Offense getting set up. Here's for a man. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking for the wideout. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The tight end grabs it over the middle. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's picked up. He throws it right into the double coverage and pays for it.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He can't let it escape, it's a sack.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep it tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy is going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Gets one all the way down inside the 35. Touchdown, Ron Hurts. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6th pass.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from the end zone. He'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a great job of the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Play action here on first down. On the move now. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body. And gave it close. He's in the clear. They bring him down. A chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He lets it rip. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Just all around great defense here. Everybody's covered downfield. Really, the quarterback doesn't have anywhere to go. He tries to force it in, and before the ball can get thrown downfield, how about the big man getting up, climbing a ladder, and knocking that ball away?
Direct snap to the back. And a decent game there before the defense brings him down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Looks like one more play here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. Very little time left, but perhaps they can run a couple of plays if they're very efficient here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handle. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to bring this down a few yards back in the end zone. He's tackled at the 20. That's where the ball will start. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were productive in the first half, but hurt themselves with turnovers. Let's see if they can fix that here. Brooks one tackle gets brought down and picks up some decent runs.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run game.
Try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29.
Base 27, John. Base 27, John.
We're going to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. My catch. Yes, first down yardage at the 46.
There's a great ability by this quarterback to get outside the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll try the ground game here with the running. He'll be taken down, but he does have the first down yardage. This offense continues to roll. You wonder, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now they're trying to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards, and they're gaining more confidence really as this game goes on.
Zero running room stopped right at the last stretch.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. A nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
Now it's second down here.
Base 27, John.
They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of weight. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down.
Let's go.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the catch. The tackle at the but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3.
6 remain. 6 remain.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power down for the touchdown. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, you lose the battle to line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
This defense is making it tough. Ball sitting at the 3. It's 3rd and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Tigers. And 6 more points in the tie. So with early pressure, the offense executes a long, finding a viable drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on them. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
21, Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Tries with the throw. And the defense swings not much of a gain on that completion. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Ball is picked off. He's bringing it back. That's the 10. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
Now he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back and do a pick 6 in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Another long return. But the pick changes possession. Now offense will take over at the 28.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long. And now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He's started right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the shotgun. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Flips it to the back across the middle. They bring him down to the 45. A solid gain to keep this drive going.
What about this, Chris? These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoffs. Working with the lead, it comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert, and they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. Great squeeze at the 40. He finally gets it down. He reaches the 20.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Let's it fly to the wideout. To make a beautiful catch there.
What a great catch by that receiver, Chris. He lays out and comes down with it, and the quarterback is the beneficiary. He's actually over 200 yards. He can thank his receivers for plays like this.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
There's a screen pass to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's 3rd down and goal for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Tight coverage deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6. And, man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
Here we go, set.
You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made in space. Touchdown, LSU. They continue to roll up the score. Now the important point after attempt. And the extra point makes it a 35-10 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Start with the 25. This should be the last play of the quarter. And we're going to throw now on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch and a comeback route. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They open the 4th by going to the air. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
The passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st down, we're going to throw the football. Completion made. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Cookie! Canopy! Ready to go!
Looking to throw yet again. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Longhorns come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there. Brings up 4th down now. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got it. My 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And the result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
He's going to take off here. Breaks loose at the 40. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
1st down here for this offense.
Here we go, here we go!
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. And he came hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Let's go!
He's got it with room to run. Any space at the 20. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
And the point after is good. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to clear it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position starting to drop. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens. Looking deep down the left side. And it's caught. Man, what a catch. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Texas. They were not going to catch him that time.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Extra point splits the uprights. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
He will be stuffed for a big gain. 10 seconds, 2nd down. Working clock with the ground game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Charcoal! Charcoal!
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. In the clear at the 25.
3rd down, condensed field, and this quarterback finds an opening and picks up a nice gain. And that'll set up a 1st and goal.
The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Charcoal!
They'll hand it off. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal.
Set ready.
Right to the end zone, running right up the field. Ball scooped up in the defense. They get him down after a short return, but a turnover created by this defense. Big moment. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Let's go. Let's go. Ready.
3rd and goal. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they get stopped here on 3rd down, bring up 4th down, but at the rate they've been going today, why not just keep your foot on your opponent's neck and just go for it? Why not?
So on 4th down, the decision is to try out the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly. It's desperation time. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Tries the right foot to throw. Oh, what a grab! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. 1st down from there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Here we go. Here we go.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Oh, he felt terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And here comes that LSU offense back on the field. He'll hand it off. Runs through the defender. Has the 1st down. They bring him down. 1st down. Should be enough to propel them into the national championship game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over the head against the pass game. When the teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Offense now behind the sticks on 2nd down. They need 12 on that 1st down loss. Leaning on the run game here. Breaks a tackle into the field. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
And the back now goes in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Makes a quick catch. They're able to convert the ball on 1st and goal at the 6.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
They'll try to run it on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but again, nothing. Talking about quickness, the play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offense. patience there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to overpower him at the line of scrimmage, and it's not working out. The defense getting lower, winning the leverage battle. It's going to bring up 3rd and goal. You got to think about maybe going through the air here and put a touchdown on the board.
When he didn't get there, the defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense. So now on comes the field goal unit.
Number 18.
Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Defense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. That's a great performance in the pressure moment. And now the John Boy gets even more excited and vigorous that they won the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.